Alright, sorry I had to leave. I had somebody show up. Anyway, so before I left, I marked this off and then I inked the edges, and it's going to go inside of this. So I put it in there. I'm going to glue it in a minute. So then I take another piece, which is from all of my scraps. I've lost my pencil. What? I'm trying to hurry up because Gianna will be home and I won't be able to do this. Where did my pencil go? There it is. Alright, so I'm gonna decorate that piece. One thing I didn't learn when you're doing these, when you go to decorate, you just use from the same book of pages, so it all matches really well. So I just kind of line that up there, approximately where I'm going to cut it. It's all pretty simple. See, it's going to go on here like that. And that's where the inking on the edges come in handy. It just makes it look more finished looking, I think. I think it looks better. The last one I did, it was with white paper. The black, instead of the black, I used white, and I inked the edges of that too. I like using black paper better. Yeah, this is the way I figured out how to do this, where it's a little bit easier. It makes it easier doing it like this. Just using the fabric tag. You could use double-sided tape if you really wanted to. I just like using the fabric tag because you can move it around and adjust it easily. I might have to start using double-sided tape later on because I'm running out of glue until I go to the store. And it's going to fit nice right there. Oh, you know what? I totally forgot. I was gonna put see, you can, even if you make a mistake, you can fix things, see? Forgot, I was gonna put these ribbon things on here. So you want to put that on like this. Okay, so the page is gonna open like that. So this is gonna be sewn into the book. So you're gonna want this, probably would be a good spot right about, I think I'm gonna put it kind of up there. Or will I put it, let me see, here or here? I kind of like it right there. So I'll just take some glue. I put it under the paper because if you don't, it's not going to be good. Won't be good. It's pretty forgiving. Alright, so before I glue this on here, so you know it's going to go like this. This is where I use the I use, I know I'm getting glue dots out. Comes on these little thing, this little strip. That's what it looks like. Got the glue dots, and then I bought, they're called small magnet discs, and I got them on Walmart.com because I can't find them anywhere else. So I have to order them. And they come in pretty quick, and it's not, they're like $6 or $7. So you see there's a minus and a plus. Oops, let me put the lid on my glue. Oops. So there's the minus. Now a plus. Whoops. Keep these away from your kids. For real. They're very strong and they can cause a lot of damage if kids were to swallow them. So I take off this one on the side. I take a glue dot. Like that. So I know that it's going to be right about here, so I guess I'm thinking I probably want it to stick over here. That way you got some space there. Whoops. Just to double check that I got it right. Then you pick it up. And wait. See, I like double, triple check because I always mess up. So it's all stuck back on there. And you go like that. And there you go. So the paper will stay inside when it's opening or closing, whatever. And you take this. And I'll show you how I made the ribbon thing too. It's really easy. for now, I will show you how to decorate them. I am going to use I think that would be kind of interesting looking. So this is how I decorate them. So this I want right here. So the way I decorate them, I go like that. I just trace it. That's too small. See where it's traced right there? Probably be best to do it like this. See, here's the trace. There's the end. Line it up right about. Okay, I see the line. Here's the top part, so I want to go about like that. I wonder. Nope, it's not going to be big enough, but that's okay. I got this whole other one right here. So I may as well go ahead and do that one. Alright, so this I made for right here. And I'll show you how I size it on there and put it on there. But I need to make one for this side. So, if I'm using this here, I could just use this side. I wanted to make it where it's going to be like that. So when they open it, it's going to be open to the right way. So I just go like this. I want most of that number 5 that's on there. It's so easy, you just trace things. Alright, so get all that out of the way. This is what you do. So I want this right here, but you want an edge. See how it's edged like that? So what I do is I put a line right about, I know I'm gonna cut that much off, cut that much off, and it's gonna be like that right there. May as well just do this side too. Let's measure it so I can just cut it all at once. Probably right about there. Get my little cutter thing. There's a line right there. One day I'll be able to edit and do all that good stuff, so this isn't so boring. I remember that one's going to be here. That's pretty good. And this one's going to be here. Let me put that over here for now. That's pretty decent. Gotta ink it. I hate it when I forget to ink it and then I glue it and then I gotta take it off and that one was a little bit messy. There you go. It looks so much better when it's all, you know, decorated. You got to do the inside, which I have some time. I'm gonna go ahead and finish. So basically, I'm kind of doing the same thing as this one. So I think what I'm gonna do, I'll go ahead and do the flaps. I call it a pocket flap. I might have a size that will fit it. We need it to be, let's see, this is 7, so we would need it to be 8 inches, because you need a 1/2 inch on each side. So 7.5, 8.5, 8.5. Guess what? It's 8.5. And how wide do you want it to be? Let me see. This is where all the scraps come in handy. So you need it at 3.5. We need it to be about 4 inches would be okay. Which is, this is actually 3.5. But it could still work. I think it'll still work, or you can make it maybe a little bit smaller. You know what? I am just going to cut a whole new page. That's what I'm going to do. So I'll take a whole new fresh paper, and we want it to be, like I said, 7.5. So we want to do 8.5, which would be actually that way, because it's 8.5. Yeah. And then we want to cut it to be, what did we say? 3.5, so 4.5 inches. So 4.5. You're going to want to do 2 of these, 1 for each side. It doesn't have to be exact. Definitely, this one will be something you want to keep too, because you can use it as a band later on maybe. So I'm going to put that to the side. Alright, so I cut it 8.5 by 4.5. Now I'm going to score it at 1/2 inch on 3 sides. Sorry. Let's move this around to there so you can see. And you want to cut the corners off up to the score line. It's hard to see because it's black paper, I bet, on the camera. It's a torrent mess in here. So this is called the pocket flap. So here's our page. We're opening it up. Got one for each side. We're going to put one here, and we're going to put one here. So let me make sure it's going to fit. Yep. Come on, glue. This stuff sticks really good. Real good. Love this stuff. Gonna line it up. Make sure there's not like a whole lot of glue coming out of it. That's one side. Whoa. I lost it for a minute there. Pretty cool. Alright, so we did that one. This is the inside. We got this here. Go ahead. Alright, so if this one is open here, because you're going to sew it this way. It's going to be sewn right here, so you're going to want this ribbon to be on right about here, so it will hold the pages in there if it were to be open or closed, whatever. I know, I'll show you how to make these ribbons later. I just line it up with the other one over here. Hope you can see that. There. And then you get the magnets. Don't forget to put the magnets on. Uh-oh, I think I gotta get the baby off the bus in a minute. Here's the negative, positive. Let them stick together. And you hide them from your children. It's dangerous. They're really super strong. Use my glue dot, which by the way is 3/8 of an inch. Alright, so I want it about there. That's about right. Ta-da! And then we will decorate them at another time. I've got a few more minutes. Oh gosh, I forgot. Yeah, I have to go because, yeah, I have somebody coming to help with Gianna's device. So we will finish this maybe later tonight or tomorrow. Bye.